Want to welcome everybody in to the Journal Star live YouTube stream of Gordon-Rushville Mustang football. Scott Bedrowski with you tonight. I am in Mitchell, Nebraska, as the Gordon-Rushville Mustangs are in week 3 of their 2021 season, and they're taking on the Mitchell Tigers here. Hold on a second. We've got some copyrighted music. We'll be right back. Okay, welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. A little bit of welcome to the jungle played there as Mitchell comes out on the field. Getting everything squared away here. I'm at Mitchell High School in Mitchell, Nebraska, as we're going to do the national anthem next as both teams line up. We will take a quick pause here and pay homage to America. Nicely done there by the Mitchell Band on the Star Spangled Banner as we are getting ready for kickoff here as the Mustangs are taking on the Tigers. Previewing your opponent tonight, Mitchell High School is 2-0 on the season. They took down Alliance 36-12 in their first game, and then the second game was forfeited by Burns, Wyoming. So Mitchell, according to Wyoming athletic rules, gets a win on the forfeit. So they are currently 2-0, but have only played one actual football game. Gordon-Rushville comes in at 0-2. Their first loss was a home loss to Ord. Ord, the defending Class C2 state champions, took care of the Mustangs handily. And then last week, the Mustangs went over to Chadron. Chadron dominated that game in the first half, going up 21-0 at half. The Mustangs kept it tight in the second half, but were unable to erase that deficit and fell to the Cardinals 28-7. Chadron's also 2-0. So the Mustangs have played 2 quality opponents so far to lead off their 2021 season, but it doesn't get any easier tonight as the Mitchell Tigers are ready to rock and roll. Of course, the Mustangs coached by first-year head coach Chris Jones. He's assisted by Keith Mills, Joel Nelson, Brandon Goodrich, Judd Hoos, Shane Child. Mustangs will send out their junior starting quarterback, Carter Anderson. He'll be flanked by a trio of running backs. 2 of them are freshmen, but Donovan Fillmore, the junior, will lead the way. Then you've got Wyatt Fedderson and Kyler Vincent splitting carries. Couple of threats on the outside. Logan Slama, Will Costello. Logan Derringer's even caught a few passes this year. The normal defensive stalwart has spent some time on the offensive side of the football. So we'll see what the Mustangs have lined up here for the Mitchell Tigers. Looking up and down the Mitchell roster, one thing I do notice is the departure of their would-have-been junior quarterback, Austin Tyne. Tyne has left Mitchell to go to Scottsbluff. So their starting quarterback from the last 2 years is gone. Carter Riesig has jumped in. He's a 6'2", 190-pound sophomore. Riesig taking over the duties under center for the Tigers. They also graduated 2 outstanding running backs. I believe it's Barrios and Aguayo, and those 2 young men ran all over the Mustangs last year. So it'll be a new face in the backfield for sure, as Mustangs have elected to receive the kickoff. Now, I don't have Mike with me tonight, so no yelling about my camera work, okay? I'm going to do my best to commentate and bring you the action. Mike was putting up hay, and unfortunately, the hay bales pay him a little bit more than a broadcasting gig he does for fun. So we understand. We, of course, miss Mike, but we'll get him back next week for Bennett County, as the official is going to take the football out to the middle of the 40-yard line and is going to kick it away. Back deep for Gordon-Rushville looks like Logan Slama and Jace Friesman. Is that? Yep, that is Slama. 3 Mustangs in their all-white with the orange numerals and the blue and orange helmets. Of course, Mitchell in their blacks. White numerals lined in orange, black helmets accented with the orange stripe and the orange Tiger logo. Here we go. Kick is away right now. Short kick. It's going to come down to an up man there. And they're going to get a good return out of that. That's 52. That's Logan Derringer. Derringer handled the football, brought it up. And they're going to have it at the 39-yard line. So good start here for the Mustangs on the short kick. And the offense will trot out. Try to get this centered. Anderson in the pistol. Pass out to Friesman. Jace Friesman up the left side. Jace has got a seam. He gets tackled ahead, but not after he gets about 18 yards. So on first down, Friesman catches on the slip there. And it'll be a first down for GR on their first play from scrimmage. Michael Jones, Chris's dad, watching from Clarinda. Mike, good to have you on board. Thanks for tuning in. Jamaica Perkins saying, go Mustangs. Good to have all you on. As the inside give will be to, I believe, Fillmore. Donovan smashes ahead for about a 6-yard gain. It'll be 2nd and 4 as the Mustang with a good push by the Big Uglies up front. And it'll be 2nd and 4. Beautiful night here in Mitchell. A little bit warm, but it should cool off nicely. It wasn't as hot as it was in the middle of the day. As Anderson with the fake. Zone read keeps it. Up ahead he goes. And Carter will plow ahead for another 8 and a first down for Gordon-Rushville. And the white hat says, yes, sir. First down, GR. 27-yard line of Mitchell. Mustangs driving here early. Mitchell definitely bigger in the front as they show blitz. Here it comes, covered by the Mustangs. Now Carter's going to keep it off the left side. He gets to cut back. He does make positive yardage out of it, though, does the junior. It looks like he about 4 yards, so 2nd and 6 positive play. Maybe 3. 2nd and 7 here for the Mustangs as we have 10:28 to go here early in the first quarter. Anderson with Fillmore there. He's got 3 wide right. I believe that's Bo Child, Jace Friesman, and Logan Slama. William Costello on his left, and that give will go to Fillmore. Donovan cuts upfield. Gets a nice gain there, does the junior. And the Mustangs are going to have 3rd and short here. Just at, it's right at the 20-yard line of Mitchell. Let's see what Coach Jones calls here on 3rd and 2. 20-yard line. Mustangs right on the edge of the red zone. Might be 4-down territory here. Anderson will keep, gets a block, but he gets taken down as that's 21. Cale Peters shoots through, and the sophomore linebacker drops him for a loss. It'll be 4th and 5 now. Mustangs got to get the 4th down conversion here to keep this drive alive. It's been a good one, but a negative play there on 3rd down puts them in a tough situation here. Sign comes in from the sideline. Anderson in the pistol. He's got 3 left, 1 right. He's going to pass. Pass outside to Costello. 1st down and more. William Costello, the senior, up to the 8-yard line of Mitchell. 1st down. Gordon-Rushville on the 4th and 5 play. What a nice little play there. Quick out by Will, the senior. Grabs it, stumbles ahead. I guess they're going to say he's on the 9, so it'll be 1st and goal for Gordon-Rushville. Anderson, high snap, it goes up, he grabs it. But Carter's got room. Fillmore out in front. Now Carter cuts up ahead. Carter, Anderson, touchdown. Gordon-Rushville. Anderson on the scramble. The snap was high. It was airborne for a second. Anderson corralled it, and then he was able to work upfield, dice his way through, break a tackle, and score on the 9-yard touchdown run. 6-0 Mustangs. And I believe that is Mr. Michael Perez, number 56. In to kick. And Perez's kick gets away clean, and it splits the uprights. 7-0 Gordon-Rushville as they take the opening kickoff, and they send it all the way to Paydirt and get on the board early here. 8:50 to go. Mustangs lead 7-0. Strong Insurance has been serving the Midwest since 1932. Strong Insurance is your independent insurance agency. As an independent agent, we work with many carriers to offer our clients the best policy options available for their needs. We don't work for any one insurance company. We work for you. Stop in today at 224 North Main Street in Gordon, or give Ben a call at 282-0560. Began Propane is your local and family-owned propane supplier. They are proud to support the Gordon-Rushville Mustangs and our area youth. Contact Began Propane at 360-3579 with any questions you have about how they can help with your propane needs. Grocery Mart, your locally owned hometown grocery store, is proud to support the Gordon-Rushville football team. Stop down today to pick up all your grocery needs, including fresh meats and produce. Grocery Mart is open 7 days a week at 228 North Main Street in Gordon. Perez will kick it away. Back deep is 16. That's Jackson Allen. And number 11 is Santiago Castillo for Mitchell. Perez will boot it. There's the Mustangs kick coverage team. Fedderson's on the far side here. Friesman just inside from him. You've got Caleb Heck out there. Drake Brewer. Perez's kick will go all the way. Oh, it's going to go over the head, but kind of a running back catch there by 22. And he is immediately dropped. It was Derringer that got there first. And then 28. No, it was 29. Bo Child cleaned him up as Derringer slowed him up. So it'll be 1st and 10 for the Mitchell Tigers from the 23-yard line, their 23-yard line. So a good job on kick coverage for the Mustangs, as Mitchell will get their first offensive possession with Carter Riesig. Going to start in the shotgun. Off to his left is Cale Peters. So a pair of sophomores in the backfield here for Mitchell. Derringer got an early start, but Peters is able to dodge him and slam ahead for 6. If you look at Mitchell's roster, they've got 6 guys 260 and heavier. Mustangs do not have anyone. Well, I'm trying to think. I don't think Jace Nelson's by far their tallest player, but Jace is pretty lean. He might be 230. So size advantage for the Tigers. Riesig with the give there on the sweep, and it's covered nicely by Drake Brewer. Brewer upends Jackson Allen. It'll bring up 3rd and 1. So Brewer shot the gap, took out Allen's legs. Nice tackling there from Drake, the senior. And the Mustangs with a chance here to get a stop on 3rd and 1. 33-yard line here for Mitchell. As Mitchell packs him in the box, only one wide out. And they're going to hand off, and he's got enough, and, well, not too much more than just the first down. It looked like maybe he had a hole. Ball is loose, and Friesman comes away with the football. And that's it. Friesman got it. Friesman's down. Let's see what happened to Jace here. Jace did get the fumble, and then he got hit. Hopefully Jace is okay, as Coach Jones is going to come out for an injury timeout, but it is Mustang football. As it looked like Friesman, they held the ball carrier up, and Jace got in there and just said, no, thank you, that's mine. Took it away. He didn't go very far on the way back. The Mustangs will have it at the 26-yard line of Mitchell. Hopefully Jace has got a stinger or something. He's talking to Coach Jones. He's got his hands on his face mask. Maybe just a minor injury, I don't know. Jace hasn't been down for this long in a game yet so far, as Mr. Mills has made his way out there. Big thanks to Jace's mom, Crystal, who does all my photography on road football games. It's kind of hard to do this and take pictures that we like to feature in the Journal-Star. And Jace is going to walk off on his own power. That's a good sign. He's talking with Coach Jones. He's shaking his head yes. So let's see if Jace is, how long he is out. So 25-yard line here for the start for the Mustangs as Anderson looking to add to that 7-0 lead. He'll lead the charge here. Anderson gets a snap. Going to pass. He's going to be flushed. Anderson able to turn into something positive. Breaks outside. And Anderson rolled up. We got a face mask there, though. It's going to be 15 yards. As Anderson's head bent backwards there just about. I don't think it was intentional. Just an inadvertent grab on the way through. But it will be 15 yards. Personing foul. Let's see where this takes the Mustangs to. Carter readjusts his face mask as he got his head bent pretty good there. We'll watch the sideline here to see if Friesman comes back in. He's standing by Coach Jones. I think he wants to come back in. Looks like Colton Archibald has filled in. So after the penalty, it'll be 1st and 10 at the 11. They do have a chance for a first down here at the 1. Signal comes in from Coach Goodrich and Coach Nelson. Anderson in the pistol. Snap back. He's going to hold his own read, fake, and Anderson gets hit hard, but he gets a positive gain there. Looks about 3 yards up to the Mitchell 6-yard line. And Friesman is back in. Out comes Kyler Vincent. So Jace, the junior, with a brief breather there. Mac Ballard is watching. Mac, thanks for tuning in, man. How's college going, buddy? I hope it's going good. Eden Funk cheering for the Mustangs. Go Big Blue. Yes, indeed, Eden. Give will go to Fillmore. Donovan's going to try to bounce it. Does he have enough? He does not. Enough on the edge, that is. He does fall ahead to the 5. About a yard and a half there for Fillmore. Mustangs will have 3rd and about 4. The first down is about the 1.5-yard line. Turn this camera here a little bit. There we go. Should be able to see the coverage here. See what the Mustangs elect to do here. As looking to punch it in here. Blitz coming here from Mitchell. Give to Fillmore. Fillmore swallowed up and dropped. Oh, we got a flag on the other side. It looks like the Mitchell defender got a hold of Friesman's face mask as the two tussled way away from the play. We'll see what the call is here. Personal foul, Mitchell. That'll be on 22. Hayden Umble gets called for the personal foul as him and Friesman got tussled up, and the referee thought that Umble did a little too much. First and goal for the Mustangs here as they catch a break. It was going to be 4th and long. So it should be half distance to the goal here, about the 2.5-yard line. Big penalty there. You got to think that Perez was going to come in and kick a field goal there. Michael is good from that distance, but now the Mustangs get new life, and they've got a chance to punch it in. They're going to step it off here. It should be half distance to the goal. It's going to be just inside the 5. Hope you guys are having a good night. Appreciate you tuning in. It's a beautiful night here in Mitchell. The weather is warm, but it's better than snow. And now Anderson. We've got a timeout. Gordon-Rushville, I believe. Coach Jones is walking to the referee. So, 5:33 to go here. It'll be first and goal for the Mustangs. Wait a second. It's 4th down still. I thought it was a personal foul. Is a personal foul no longer an automatic first down? Wait a second. I'm confused. I'm not a rules expert by any means, but it was a personal foul on Mitchell on 3rd down, and the Mustangs got about 4 yards from the penalty, and all of a sudden it's now still 4th down. Well, anyway, I'm not going to get an explanation, so we'll just move on. At the First National Bank of Gordon, we are invested in our customers' financial success, celebrating over 130 years of service and commitment to our communities. We make all decisions in-house to meet your needs. Stop in to visit with one of our new account reps or lending officers today. Go Mustangs. Fuel Grill would like to wish the best of luck to all the Gordon-Rushville student-athletes playing sports this fall. Whether it's before or after the game, Fuel Grill has all your needs covered for a night out, from delicious options on the menu or your favorite cold beverage. So it is 4th and 3. I think that's why Coach Jones called a timeout. He thought it should have been a first down too. So now Perez is going to kick a field goal. It's going to be a 20-yarder. Snap down, kick is up. The kick is good. Michael Perez is true from 20. Mustangs cash in on the turnover. Let me write this down. There we go. So 10-0 Mustangs as they get 3 points off the Mitchell turnover. And Jace Friesman is back in the game, so the Mustangs get the turnover on Jace. Nothing serious on the little ding up there from Friesman, but 5:30 to go here. Mustangs with a 10-0 lead in the first quarter. The certified public accounting firm of Gardner, Lautzenheiser, and Ryan PC wishes good luck to the Mustangs. Visit with CPA Sarah Rickgarn or Mike Coombs or any of the professional staff at 216 South Main in Gordon. Or call 282-0842 for all your tax, payroll, and accounting needs. Go Mustangs. Let me give a big thanks right off the bat to the Jimmy Rhodes and the staff and everybody here at Mitchell High School. Every year I enjoy a phone call to Jimmy to talk about me broadcasting, and we always end up having a great conversation. He is so accommodating, so nice, and it's usually good for a few laughs too. We usually have a few jokes to share. So big thanks to Mitchell. Without these opposing schools providing me access, this wouldn't be able to come to you guys. So just like the sponsors, we want to thank the opposing schools for granting us access to the football game, as Perez is going to kick it away, and he'll let it rip. Nice kick. It'll be fielded about the 15-yard line. That's Umble again. Umble is going to squirt up ahead. He's cleaned up, though, right short of the 30-yard line. It looks like 27 was there. That's Caleb Heck. Heck, the sophomore, drops Umble. Looks like they're going to give him a spot just short of the 30. We'll call it the 30. First and 10 for Mitchell here. 5:24 to go, and they'll line it up. Resig will be in the shotgun. Off his left is Cale Peters. The give will go to number 10. He's dropped immediately by Logan Derringer. That was number 10, Austin Worth. Or no, never mind. That was 16, sorry, Jackson Allen. So Allen, no gain on the first down carry. Logan Derringer, you're going to hear his name a lot tonight. Logan really likes to put his nose in the action. I'm having a tough time rounding up statistics for the Mustangs. I'm going to have to talk to Coach Jones about that one. Usually they're available online, but you know Derringer's up there toward the top of the tackling leaders. He led the Mustangs in tackles last year. Reesig in the gun, fakes, he'll pass, he'll roll right. Pass outside in the flat is caught. And Archibald unable to corral him. Up he goes, and Friesman levels him out of bounds. But not after a big gain as he broke the first tackle. Jackson Allen on the reception there. It'll be 1st and 10 for Mitchell from the Mustang 48-yard line. Well-designed play as Allen dragged across the formation. Reesig rolled right, hit him in stride. First tackle was missed, and unfortunately Friesman had to clean him up about 10 yards later. So big gain for Mitchell. Reesig in the shotgun. Snap back, the fake, and Reesig will carry it. Shoves down his own guy, and he gets free. He's got Slama to beat. Carter Reesig's going to beat him to the end zone. Touchdown, Mitchell. 48-yard by Carter Reisig. And just like that, Mitchell is on the board in the first quarter, 3:59 to go. Touchdown, Mitchell.
Kicking the extra point will be number 11, Santiago Castillo. Jackson Allen does the holding.
Santiago Castillo, the lefty, will kick the extra point. I hope my camera work is okay on that one, guys. Wasn't much to see if you're a Mustang fan. The kick is up, and the kick is good. 3:59 to go, 10-7. Gordon-Rushville with the lead. True Value in Gordon is having its annual Labor Day sale. Pick up all your fall lawn care essentials, including fertilizer, grass seed, and more. Stop by and see Buck and the gang at 217 North Main Street in Gordon. Just to piggyback off of the True Value, I got to meet the new owners of True Value, Bobby and Kirby, and they've moved here from central Nebraska to take over the long-standing business on Main Street in Gordon. Bobby is here. I've been down there a couple times. I had to get rid of a pocket gopher at the Journal-Star. That was my nemesis this week. And in true dad fashion, it became the only thing I was concerned about all week, but we got him. Don't worry. The lawn is safe at the Journal-Star. And was down there getting some gopher getting materials. And if you haven't had a chance, go down and meet Bobby. And there's also next week's paper will have a feature on the new owners. And, of course, the beloved Buck Rucker, who is going to retire. Good for you, Buck. So right now, if you get down there before October 1st, you can see Buck and the gang. And after that, we're going to have to change our ad read because there'll be new owners taking over October 1. So Mitchell on the board with a long run from their quarterback. And now they're going to boot it away to Gordon-Rushville. Looks like Slama and Vincent are back. Kyler broke one in the opening game against Ord for a touchdown. And it's going to go to Kyler. Vincent fields it at about the 10. Here he goes. Kyler Vincent breaks through. We got looks like a hold here. It's going to be a hold on Caleb Heck, I believe. Oh, block in the back. This is going to send the Mustangs way back. Vincent with a good return there up to the 34-yard line. See where they put it here. So the block in the back was on the 25-yard line. So 10-yard penalty back to the 15. It'll be 1st and 10 for GR from the 15-yard line. Anderson back in the pistol for GR. Snap back, Anderson will keep. He'll break through the middle. He might have got one, maybe two. Not much. 21, Cale Peters from Mitchell is all over the defensive side of the football, and of course he's the running back for Mitchell. Peters just a sophomore. I remember seeing Cale during wrestling for Mitchell. He wrestled a couple times, well, up at GR in the tournament he wrestled quite a bit. We broadcasted that. Now Cale taking his talents to the gridiron. Bad snap, Anderson pulls it down. He's still got time. Passes through Peters' hands. Oh my. Just about picked there by Mitchell. So now it'll be 3rd and 9 from the 16-yard line. Mustangs dodged a bullet there. If Peters corrals that one, he doesn't have very far to go for Pater. Anderson back. High snap again. This time he gets it out. Finds Friesman. Jace is hit and dragged down. Nice tackle by Jackson Allen. Friesman got about 5. Well, they're going to give him a little more than that, I guess. Maybe 6 for Friesman, but it'll still be 4th and 3. And back to punt is Brayton Hathorn. Hathorn, the freshman, is going to punt tonight. Usually Costello punts. So Hathorn, I don't know if Hathorn punted in Chadron. I'm getting the nod from Mr. Archibald. He did. So Hathorn will punt. Good punt from Brayton. It's going to bounce. Take a Mustang bounce down to the Mitchell 41-yard line. So a good punt from Hathorn. First and 10 for Mitchell. As Derringer's fixing his helmet there. I was worried he wasn't all right, but he's okay now. Logan, of course, like we talked about, plays his butt off. He's in a lot of the tackles, doing a lot on offense this year. And it is warm. So Logan got sick against Ord. He was able to bounce back, but hopefully not as hot tonight for the senior. As Mitchell takes over. 2:19 to go as 22 got an early start there. And guess who tripped him up? Logan Derringer. That was Hayden Humble. 2nd and 9 here on the 1-yard gain from Humble. Mustangs definitely have the talent to hang with Mitchell, but do they have the depth? That's the question. And we'll see how it progresses here tonight as we are getting close to ending the first quarter. 1:45 to go here. Mustangs get a good push. Reesig gets it off after he gets hit, passes up and no good. Looks like Vincent was on the coverage, and we've got this looks like it might be a holding call. Looked initially it is a holding call. So it'll be holding against the Tigers, as I'm not sure if it was Heck or Child that delivered the hit, but Mustangs got to Reisig. It looked like it was a good hit, and it was, so we're going to have a hold on Mitchell as the Mustang blitz kind of put them in sorts. Chad Allison watching at home. Go Stangs, says Chad. And Brenna Hag, let's go Stangs. Hey, Brenna, see you tomorrow. I'll be at the volleyball try. It starts at 9 o'clock, I believe. Going to have to get up and make my coffee early. It's going to be a late night and early morning, that's for sure, but looking forward to it as we've got Crawford and Hay Springs coming to Gordon-Rushville High School. The Mustangs will play Crawford at 9 a.m., and then the Hawks will play after against Crawford, and then the Mustangs will play the Hawks, and I'll have all 3 games right here on the same broadcast. That link is on our Facebook page. Go share it. Go like it. Reisig on 2nd and long. He's going to throw it out here. A little bit high. Incomplete to Allen. It'll be 3rd and long now. What do you call that? 3rd and about 23? Let's see here. Math was never my thing. 22 it looks like. Mustangs got to keep it in front of them here and force a punt. Got to make that penalty sting for Mitchell. Inside give. He gets free. Mustangs get him slowed up, but Allen pushes ahead. It'll still be 4th and 10. But Allen with a nice run there. He got about 12 yards. Mustangs did a nice job, though. You don't mind giving up that yardage there, as it's still 4th and 10, and it'll be a punt coming here from Mitchell as Slama is going to go back deep. 47 seconds to go. Peters is going to punt. Cale Peters, get used to that name for the next few years, is low snap, and Mustangs just about get there. Slama going to get up the sideline there. He's hit and dropped. No flag on running into the punter. Well, the Mustangs must have got a piece of it. So it's not a running in the kicker if it's a partial block. But there is a block in the back again. 30-yard line. I think Friesman was there. I really do. I don't have Mike here to have this conversation with me, so I'll have it with myself. Friesman was there, and it looked like he just missed it, or maybe it was Fillmore. He was either 6 or 9 was there, and they missed the punt, but they must have got a piece of it because they ran into the kicker, but there was no penalty. But there was another block in the back here. So the Mustangs get a 3 and out, but they're unable to. Well, they lost good field position. Slama took it all the way up past the 40. Now back at the 20, 1st and 10. 23 seconds to go before the gun fires on the first quarter. Inside give to Fillmore. Fillmore's going to bounce left. Donovan's got some room. Running a long way, but not necessarily going that far forward is Donovan. And it's going to get about 8. And that'll end the first quarter. So, after 1 quarter of play here, Mustangs are going to lead this one 10-7. We'll be right back after this with second quarter action.
There is a new world out there, revealing itself in unpredictable ways. A world that demands more from the land and those who grow, farm, and build on it. This new world calls for the ingenuity to get more out of it, while preserving as much as we can. After all, to stay ahead of tomorrow, we need to be equipped for it today.
Back here for second quarter action. Mustangs have the football. They have a lead. To recap your scoring in the first quarter, it led off on the opening drive. Carter Anderson took a 9-yard scamper into the end zone. The junior quarterback got the Mustangs on the board. A Perez extra point made it 7-0. And then the Mustangs got it right back after Friesman forced a fumble and recovered it. And he took it up to the 20-yard line. Mustangs able to get inside the 5 and kick a field goal. And that was also by Michael Perez. 20-yard field goal by Perez. And then later on in the first quarter, Carter Riesig, the sophomore quarterback from Mitchell, 48-yard run as the Mustang defense got sucked in. And Carter bounced to the outside and took it to the house for the only Mitchell score. So we'll start at 10-7. It's 2nd and 2 here from the 28-yard line. Good run by Donovan Fillmore to end the first quarter. The junior running back having a nice night. We might see Vincent, we might see Feddersen, but so far it's been all Donnie Fillmore. Once again, I'm sorry if the camera work is not up to snuff. Snap back to Anderson. He's blitzed. He breaks outside. Carter got time. Deep pass. He's got Friesman wide open. Jace Friesman up the sideline. Can he beat the defender? He can. Touchdown, Gordon-Rushville. Wow. Friesman breaks free and takes it to the house. 72-yard pass. That's the way to start a second quarter. Mustangs are jumping out to a quick start there as the blitz missed and Anderson broke outside and Jace Friesman got loose. Kick from here from Perez is good. So with 11:48 to go, second quarter, Mustangs now lead 17-7. Sides of Milburn and Rushville is your dealer for Montana Sheds, Band Boy Mowers, and they can service all makes and models of automobiles. No matter if you need a new mower, a new building, or some work done on your vehicle, they have you covered. Call Chris Heiser today, 327-2472. The Gordon Livestock Market would like to wish the Mustangs good luck this season. With weekly cattle sales on Tuesdays and horse sales as advertised, Gordon Livestock has all your livestock needs covered. Call Tom or Patsy Tinas at 282-1171 to discuss your options today. Kreitman Trucking is a proud supporter of the Gordon-Rushville Mustangs on the court, on the field, in the classroom, and on the stage. Like anything in life, hard work and dedication ends in success. Good luck tonight, Mustangs, from Kreitman Trucking. Perez will boot it away. Humble has got the last two kickoffs. Humble's the up man there. Well, I guess they've only got one guy back now, and that's Santiago Castillo. Perez will kick it. Mustangs going to go back to work on defense. Short kick this time. Humble's going to take it again. He's got a head of steam as he runs into the defense, but the Mustangs swallow him up. Might have been Bo Child, or it was. That's what the announcer says. Thanks for tuning in, Danita. Big shout out to my Star Club members, Larry and Danita Turnbull, Vern and Sharon Johnson in Geneva. Larry and Danita, of course, are in Gordon. Dale and Shirley Atkinson in Gordon, and, of course, Lori Liggett in Gordon. I also do have multiple Star Club members who have supported but prefer to remain anonymous. So you know who you are. Thank you so much for your support. As Reisig will give. No, he'll fake. He'll hold this time, and he's dropped. Looked like, was Perez in there? I see Tristan Derringer was in there. And Curdy Rickgarn in on the action. So Reisig gets maybe a yard. It'll be 2nd and 9. The picture does look clear, but I'll tell you what, the field here at Mitchell is gorgeous. Of course, we're about 10 miles from Scotts Bluff, in between Morrill and Scotts Bluff. That's where Mitchell is. Inside give to Peters. He's grabbed and slowed down by Nelson. Jace didn't get the tackle for a loss, but he did slow him up, and his teammates clean him up. And Peters gets about one. Be 3rd and 8. It looks like Atreyu Thorson, number 60, cleaned him up. But Nelson got free there off his DN spot and had him in the backfield, but Peters squirmed away. It'll be 3rd and 8, though. Reisig's going to pass. He's going to roll right. He's got a guy. Nice move, but he overthrew it. Holy moly, what a move by Jackson Allen as he spun. I believe that's a circle key on PlayStation 2. And he spun away from Slama. But Reisig just a little bit too tall. Now the Mustangs are going to get it back here. 10:23 to go, second quarter. Mustangs fresh off the 72-yard pass to Friesman. Peters will punt it away. Slama is back deep. Mustangs just about got to Peters last time. They did tip the punt. And they don't get there that time, but it's a bad punt. Off the side of his foot, and it's going to go out of bounds at the 48-yard line. Oh, 47, I guess, right there in front of you. So Mustangs get it back after the shank. And here we go, 1st and 10, GR. Anderson back in the pistol, flanked by Fillmore. I see Bo Child on his right. Jace Friesman, Logan Slama, and Will Costello is the closest receiver to you here. Snap back and give to Fillmore. Donovan off the right side, got some room. Plows ahead for about 6, maybe 5. Got about half of it there. It'll be 2nd and 5 here for GR. How about you tip your cap, ladies and gentlemen, to those young men on the offensive line. You see Nelson out there. You see Derringer. You see Ritgarn. You see Atreyu Thorsen. Michael Perez pulling double duty. They do it on both. You'll see Toby Burnt get in there later. High snap. Anderson pulls it down. He's got time. Gets rid of it just in time. Finds Bo Child, and Bo Child is going to take it to the house. Touchdown, Gordon-Rushville.
Pass from number 7, Carter Anderson, to number 29, Bo Child.
How about that?
Touchdown for Gordon-Rushville.
Perez is Charlie Horst. He's not going to be able to kick it.
53 yards on that completion.
We'll find out who the backup kicker is. 53-yard touchdown pass to Bo Child. And the Mustangs up 23-7 now, pending the extra point. It looks like Jace Friesman is your backup kicker. Let's turn that a bit there so you can see the goalpost. This will be Jace's first attempt. And Jace has it blocked. So it'll stand right there. 23-7 is your score. 9:40 to go here in the second quarter. Gordon Chiropractic and Dr. John Friesman have been helping student athletes and residents of the Panhandle for over 20 years. Call Gordon Chiropractic at 282-1154 to make an appointment for all your chiropractic and acupuncture needs. Dr. Friesman and staff wish the best of luck to the Mustangs competing tonight. Gordon Chiropractic wants to be a part of your team to get you back into your game, the game of life. So the Mustangs doing damage in the second quarter through the air. 2 long touchdown passes. A 72-yard pass to Jace Friesman, a 53-yard pass to Bo Child, both off the right hand of junior quarterback Carter Anderson. And the Mustangs now with a 16-point lead. Perez is back out there. Got a little bit of hitch in his giddy-up. Might have caught a knee to the calf or something. Friesman tried the extra point. It was too low. And Mitchell able to block it. And Michael will kick it away here. Humble has taken all 3 kickoff returns. This time it's going to go to Castillo. Castillo going to break through, but he's met right there by Kyler Vincent, and Vincent drops him.
Castillo to the 31-yard line. Gives Mitchell 1st and 10.
1st and 10 for Mitchell. Here we go, Mustangs now looking for another stop. Reisig takes the snap, hands it off to Peters. Inside trap play, Peters bounces through. Good hard run there from the sophomore. He's going to get about 5. It'll be 2nd and 5 for Mitchell. Donnell Townsend says, so glad you are there. Scott, glad to be here too, Donnell. Thanks for tuning in. Appreciate it. Ben and Trav are at Grocery Mart. They say, hey, boys, get to work. Come on now. Wait till Tony hears about this. Sandy Hathorn says, go Stangs. Dennis Brink, looking good. GR Mustangs, enjoying broadcast. Thanks, Scott. Dennis is watching from Lincoln. Thanks for tuning in, Dennis. Appreciate it. And move your camera over here a touch. 2nd and about 5 here as the give will go to Allen. He's going to bounce outside, hit hard by Costello, but he's close to the first down. He has the first down. It'll be 1st and 10 for Mitchell. 9 minutes and 20 seconds to go before halftime. It will be an extended halftime, is what Mr. Rhodes told us, as they have homecoming tonight. They're going to crown their king and queen. Of course, homecoming for both of our Sheridan County high schools is next week. Make sure you get in on all that action next week for the homecoming theme days and so on and so forth. I know the kiddos at the grade school are going to have some fun stuff to do. Homecoming week in Sheridan County next week. Inside give to Peters. Peters pushes through. Cale Peters' strong run. Up ahead he goes for about 12 yards. It'll be 1st and 10 for Mitchell. Michael Ziller, go Mustangs from the class of 26, 28, and 31. Mike, I'm impressed with your math. I couldn't tell you what years my kids graduate. I'd have to sit down with a pen and paper and a protractor. 1st and 10 here for Mitchell from the 46-yard line of the Mustangs. Mitchell with a nice drive here, doing it on the ground as their offensive line begins to have some movement as Derringer is offsides. It'll be a 5-yard penalty on the senior. It'll be 1st and 5 for Mitchell. Mustangs with a couple penalties tonight. 2 blocks in the back, both on kick returns, both on punt returns, I believe. No, one was a kickoff, I'm sorry. Both both in the return game. That's been 20 yards of penalties and 5 more there, so 25 yards for the Mustangs so far. Mitchell's had a few also. One key one was a holding penalty. That gave the Mustangs the ball back that set up the Friesman touchdown. 8:10 to go here. Mitchell, 1st and 5. Pass outside is complete. He had a knee down, did the receiver. That's 24, Garza. Adrian Garza, the freshman. Looks like it's going to be, is it going to be enough for the first down? And the line judge is going to say, yes, sir. Come on down. 1st and 10 for Mitchell. 35, just in between the 36 and 35-yard line here for Mitchell. Inside give to Peters. He kind of fumbled it, but he had a big hole, regained it, and pushed ahead for 4 or 5. And the Mustangs are going to have a penalty here. It's going to be on Tristan Derringer, I believe. Unnecessary roughness, maybe. As him in 74. Oh, no, it's going to be on Mitchell. Oh, on both. Offsetting penalties. Okay, so 74 for Mitchell. That's Brock Knutson. And Tristan Derringer got into it. And going to be offsetting personal fouls. That'll serve as kind of a warning to those boys to settle down a little bit. That happened right in front of your camera there. You guys probably saw better than I did. I was watching the football. Reisig in the shotgun now. We'll go back to pass. Carter getting rushed. Lets it go over the top. Got a guy wide open. He's there. Touchdown, Mitchell. Reisig to Humble from 32 yards. He just went right down the middle. Mustangs blitzed and got beat. They were just that close to tackling Reisig, but he hung in the pocket strong, delivered a good ball, and Humble made the catch on the nice pass. So it'll be 23-13 pending the extra point here. 7:36 to go in the second quarter. As Castillo will kick it, the lefty. Castillo gets it away and splits the uprights. 23-14, the lead is now 9 for the Mustangs. 7:36 to go here in the second quarter. Bagan Propane is your local and family-owned propane supplier. They are proud to support the Gordon-Rushville Mustangs and our area youth. Contact Bagan Propane at 360-3579 with any questions you have about how they can help with your propane needs. Strong Insurance has been serving the Midwest since 1932. Strong Insurance is your independent insurance agency. As an independent agent, we work with many carriers to offer our clients the best policy options available for their needs. We don't work for any one insurance company. We work for you. Stop in today at 224 North Main Street in Gordon or give Ben a call at 282-05 6-0. Strong Insurance in Gordon. Beth Reeves. Great game. Go Stangs. Thanks for being there, Scott. Missed you last week. I missed out too, Beth. I sat at home and did nothing. My life felt very empty on a Friday night to not be out here broadcasting. Gracie Perez. Gracie, Josie and you watching from Lincoln. Let's go Stangs. Thanks for tuning in, Josie and Gracie. You know a guy that plays on this team, Gracie and Josie? I think you do. Castillo will kick it away. Back deep are Slama and Vincent. Slama gets it. Logan runs into his own guy and gets wrapped up at about the 27-yard line as the big hit was delivered from his own teammate. One thing about Logan, though, he's very sure-handed, and that's what Coach Jones wants back there. And I know that Coach Frost might see if Logan can go back and return punts for the Huskers, as that's been a problem. Anderson in the pistol. Mustangs get it back. 7:28 to go here, second quarter. Inside give to Fillmore. Donovan gets hit, breaks away, and gets a few more. Does Donovan. Strong run from the junior as Mitchell had him, but they unable to wrap him up. About a 4-yard gain. It'll be 2nd and 6. Anderson in the pistol. Give to Fillmore. Fillmore bobbled it, gets it back, pulls up ahead, and he's going to slide into the defender. About 4 more yards for Donovan. Brings up 3rd and 2. Big hole there for Donovan. The second tier of Tiger defenders were ready for him, though. Stop him before too big of a gain. Just noticed this, but Tucker Thomas, the junior, 6'4", kind of playing that hybrid linebacker, as Anderson will keep on the option. Carter breaks free. Up the right side goes Anderson. Going to cut back. Stays on his feet. Carter Anderson still going. How is he still on his feet? He goes all the way down to the Tiger 21-yard line. What a run by Carter Anderson. My goodness. The junior weaved. He was touched in the middle, and then he got outside, went around the corner. Timeout, Mitchell. 6:12 to go here. Mustangs driving yet again. Looks like they got to the 23-yard line. It'll be 1st and 10, Gordon-Rushville. Grocery Mart, your locally owned hometown grocery store, is proud to support the Gordon-Rushville Mustang football team. Stop down today to pick up all your grocery needs, including fresh meats and produce. Grocery Mart is open 7 days a week at 228 North Main Street in Gordon. Travis and Ben are, of course, watching at Grocery Mart. If you haven't checked out the front page of the newspaper, check out that story about Ben Meyer. As a freshman in high school, already accomplishing more with his life than I have. Finding an invasive species at Cottonwood over there by Merriman and reporting it, and then presenting at a invasive weeds or sort of conference in Broken Bow. I don't know. Too smart for me. That story is on the front page of your newspaper this week. Go check it out. It's also on our Facebook page. If you want to give it a read there, it'll get you a link to our website. Of course, Grocery Mart, one of our big supporters, has been for a long time. Is Wyatt Fedderson going to check in now? The freshman behind Anderson for the first time as Fillmore gets a breather. And the give will go to Fedderson. Fedderson bounces off a tackler, dodges one, pulls ahead for about 5, does the freshman. It'll be 2nd and 5 here for Gordon-Rushville. Well, maybe 4. We've got a injury timeout as Reisig is hurt. He comes off on his own power, but he is a little bit banged up. Let's see what is with the trainer now. He's going to have a seat. They're going to look him over. Hopefully he's okay. Maybe just a cramp. They're going to stretch. Anderson goes under center, now backs up into the pistol. Feddersen behind him. Friesman and Slama to his right. Costello to his left. High snap, give to Feddersen. Feddersen squeaks through. Wyatt Feddersen breaks free. Inside the 5 goes Feddersen. Be first and goal for Gordon-Rushville as Feddersen, the little guy, just squeaks through those big uglies. Comes out with fire on the other side and bowls ahead. First and goal, Gordon-Rushville from the 3. Give to Feddersen again. He bounces outside. Can he get in there? Wyatt pushes. He's going to get held up just short of the goal line. It'll be second and goal. Yeah, it looks like they're about the 2 or the 3 are GR. It's hard to see that marker on the far side. I know it's hard for you guys to see it too. It's the furthest spot on the field for my camera. Second and goal here. Mustangs looking to answer back to the touchdown pass from Mitchell. Anderson's going to keep. Carter's going to go for the edge. Dives in. He's in. Touchdown. Gordon-Rushville. Anderson finds pay dirt for the 3rd touchdown of the quarter for the Mustangs. 2nd rushing touchdown for Carter tonight. Carter's got 2 on the ground, 2 through the air in the first half. The junior having a big half of football here for the Mustangs. Perez is back in kicking duties. He'll relieve Friesman, who gave him a breather one time. Perez's kick is up, and Perez's kick is good. So 4:28 to go here before half, and the Mustangs are back up by 16, 30-14. At the First National Bank of Gordon, we are invested in our customers' financial success. Celebrating over 130 years of service and commitment to our communities, we make all decisions in-house to meet your needs. Stop in to visit with one of our new account reps or lending officers today. Go Mustangs. Fuel Grill would like to wish the best of luck to all the Gordon-Rushville student athletes playing sports this fall. Whether it's before or after the game, Fuel Grill has all your needs covered for a night out, from delicious options on the menu or your favorite cold beverage. I mentioned Ben Meyer's story on the front page. Marie Nelson, who's a resident of Gordon, works at the extension office in Rushville. She showed and won at Omaha Fashion Week. And you guys know me. If you do know me, I am a fashion guru. Ha! Just kidding. Marie was nice enough to educate me on how that all worked, and I was able to put together a story about her accomplishments in Omaha. That's also on your front page. Also got an update from longtime Gordon resident Ted Ehlers, who's involved in an accident. He's doing okay, but all the information's there on your front page. Not to mention some pictures from Hay Springs Volleyball and some pictures from Gordon-Rushville football. So if you haven't bought a paper yet, what are you waiting for? Get out there and buy one. Call me on Monday. Let's get you subscribed. As the ambulance or the fire truck is left with the lights on. That's for nobody here. There must be a call in Mitchell. Kick from Perez is going to be let go by Castillo. He's going to pick it up inside the 10. Mustangs with a chance to pin him here. Can they make the tackle? They can't. Castillo breaks free. Oh, Mustangs dodged a bullet there as Castillo just about got out of there. It looked like 27, Caleb Heck with another special teams tackle. We got a flag on the field, got some laundry. Let's see what this is all about. The flag is about the 41-yard line of Mitchell, holding on Gordon-Rushville. So that should be 10 yards onto the end of the run. So another penalty that on special teams that the Mustangs are going to give extra yardage to Mitchell. You don't see that very often, holding by the kicking team. I don't know the rule on that. I apologize. I'm not a rules expert. I'm just a guy that I'm the definition of an amateur. So Mitchell will get it here after the penalty. Looks like about the 34-yard line, their 34-yard line. Reisig's back in after the cramp. Seems to be okay. Pitch comes out to Peters. Peters looking for the edge, cuts back, breaks free, and Vincent saves a touchdown. Kyler Vincent gets Peters on the cutback, but not after he gets 12 yards as the sophomore is running hard now. As this game goes on, it might turn into one of those old-fashioned shootouts. As the Mustangs are really doing a good job spreading out the Tigers, scoring using that spread kind of offense. Now Mitchell going back to their bread and butter, which is line them up and let's just do it man-to-man. Inside give to Peters. Peters gets tripped up. Looks like Brewer was there and Nelson cleaned him up. Drake got a hold of him first. Mitchell has 2 timeouts as they just cross midfield. 3:30 to go here, just to keep you updated on time. Time will become a factor here in a little bit. Mitchell gets the football to start the second half. Give to Allen. Allen breaks free. He's got to beat Friesman. He does, but he holds him up for Child, and Bo Child tackles him just in front of the 30-yard line, 31-yard line, as Allen breaks free, and Mitchell getting it in big chunks now as that run game has started to open up for the Tigers here in the second half. In the second quarter, sorry. And really it's been a lot of inside gives or even the pitch. It's basically the play is going one way, the Mustangs are following it out, and then it's a cutback or a bounce out. And that's where the yards have been for the Tigers. As Reisig is in the shotgun, Peters on his left. Snap back, give, or it's going to be a ball was loose, but I think Reisig was down. He was. As he slips, knee hits the turf. There'll be a loss of about 3 as we are now at 2:30 before half. And Reisig, every time, if you can see him, he runs to the sideline for his play. So I'm not sure what the hurry-up offense would look like for Mitchell. Two minutes to go here. Second and about 13 on the loss from Reisig. And it'll be a pitch out to Umble. Umble is going to get hit and dropped after about a gain of 4 from the junior. Running right at your screen there was Umble. 3rd and 9. As the clock is going to go below 1:30 here. Mustangs need to stop. It'd be a really good thing to go into halftime with the lead at 30-14. They're going to be right back out on defense to start the second half. Might be 4-down territory here for the Tigers. Rice is going to try to pass. Quick out. Finds his man. And he's going to be short of the first down, but it will make it 4th and a lot more manageable here. Who caught that one? That was 24. That's Garza. Timeout, Mitchell. So Mitchell's going to take a timeout. 58.4 seconds to go here, second quarter. Mitchell will have a 4th and 3 from the Mustang 24-yard line. A.J. Reeves says Mr. Shaky says go Mustangs. Also, Ole Miss will be the 2021 SEC champs. Ooh, I don't know what to say about that. You could be right, Mr. Reeves. I don't follow SEC football. I just watch Alabama dominate every week, so you'd be hard-pressed to put my money anywhere except Bama in the SEC. But, always enjoy a good discussion. 4th and 3 here. Mitchell has 1 timeout to go. Now, you got to think that they're going to go for the first down, and in that timeout, Coach Cuxhausen probably gave 2 plays, so we're going to go with a run here. You can almost see it as the big man in the back fills the fullback position on the left side. The give will go. No, it's going to roll. Going to let it go. It's short, but Friesman got there just in time. They're going to call pass interference. That was close. Bang, bang play. And we'll see what the call is here. As it's hard to tell from my distance. There it is, going to be pass interference. We thought maybe his hands to the face as Friesman hit him kind of high. But 2 flags did come in, so both the back judge and the side judge called it. The penalty will give Mitchell the football at the 11-yard line. Well, 12-yard line. So, 1st and 10, Mitchell. 51 seconds to go here.
It is 1st and 10 with 51 seconds left.
Reisig in the shotgun. He'll drop back. He's going to pass again. This time, got a man open. Slama just about picked it. Holy moly, Logan Slama was right there. And Slama is hurt. Slama is going to walk off on his own power, but Logan grabbing at his left knee as he planted and went for that football. Now he's going to jog off. That's a good sign. Take a deep breath there as Logan Slama does a lot for this Mustang football team. Seems to be okay. Coach Jones talked to him, and it looks like it's all right. So Slama will shake it off. And Mitchell will take back over. 2nd and 10. Another pass. Derringer trying to get home. Now Nelson going to race out there. Derringer's going to meet Reisig, and Derringer hits him and drops him. 5-yard gain for the quarterback. Clock is running, though. Timeout, Mitchell. 27 seconds to go here. It's going to be 3rd and about 4 as Reisig ran it to about the 5-yard line. Whew. Looks like maybe just outside the 5-yard line is the football. The 5.5. It'd be 3rd and 4. Mitchell can get a first down at about the 1 or the 1.5 yard line. So there is a first down in play, but if only 27 seconds to go here. So if Mitchell does get stopped short of the goal line, they're going to have to get a play in quick, and they can probably get 2 plays installed right here if they don't get in on this play. Mustangs looking to do a goal line stand and hold. Tough call on Jace Friesman to extend this drive. It was a bang-bang play. He got called for pass interference. On 4th and 3. Now it's 3rd and 4. Mustangs looking for a stop. Reisig in the shotgun. Peters on his left. Snap back. Give to Peters. Peters through the middle. He's hit. On his feet still. He pushes ahead. And he's in for a touchdown. The Mustangs had him. They had him at the line of scrimmage. They let him get away, and Peters bounced outside for the yards after contact for the touchdown. And Mitchell is able to score before half. 22.3 seconds to go here. They punch it in from 5 yards out on the run by Peters. GR is going to take a timeout here. We'll see if Mitchell's going to go for 2. That's a second timeout from Gordon-Rushville. They have 1 remaining here before halftime. Just to give you a heads up, when we hit halftime, it's going to be a little bit longer than normal because they are doing their homecoming. So you got plenty of time to grab a snack, use the restroom, whatever you need to do. Don't be mad at me when it takes a little longer than normal. The certified public accounting firm of Gardner, Lautzenheiser, and Ryan PC wishes good luck to the Mustangs. Visit with CPA Sarah Rickgarn or Mike Coombs or any of the professional staff at 216 South Main in Gordon. Or call 282-0842 for all your tax, payroll, and accounting needs. Go Mustangs. So it looks like Mitchell is going to go for 2 here, as they're going to go into their power formation. Humble is in the backfield. Peters in front of him. Also brought in a. Humble's going to run it. He's going to push ahead and get in. So Mitchell is successful on their 2-point conversion. It's 30-22 at 22 seconds to go. I want to give a big thank you to our Star Club members, Larry and Danita Turnbull in Gordon, Vern and Sharon Johnson in Geneva, Nebraska, Dale and Shirley Atkinson in Gordon, Nebraska, Lori Liggett in Gordon, Nebraska, and several people who have stepped up that want to remain anonymous. Thank you guys for your support in the Star Club. If you're interested in the Star Club, send me an email. It's scjsnews@gmail.com, or give me a call, 282-0118, and we can get you on board with the Star Club. Or if you're a business owner in Gordon-Rushville, you can go ahead and sign up for a business sponsorship. Give me a call about that also if you're interested in sponsoring our outstanding stream, bringing you Gordon-Rushville football, volleyball, girls and boys basketball, and wrestling. Looks like we got Old Friesman and Vincent back for GR, as Castillo is going to kick it away here. Mustangs are not going to have a lot of time. Might be able to break something here. Going to need a good kickoff return, but most importantly, take care of that football. As Castillo with an onside kick. And it looks like Bronson Friesman received that one, as the Tigers tried to fool the Mustangs. Now all of a sudden, the Mustangs have the football inside the 50-yard line. Heads up play from the freshman Bronson Friesman. That's Jace's little brother. And Carter Anderson, who's got 2 passes over 50 yards for touchdowns, all of a sudden is within striking distance. Boy, interesting call there from Mitchell. As with only 20 seconds left, not a lot of times to score even if you recover that. Bad snap, and Fillmore gets it now. Bad pass. That was kind of a broken play. Had me all jumbled. So the snap actually went over Anderson's head. Fillmore caught it and then tossed it back to Anderson. And now they're going to – what are they going to do here?
13 seconds left. It'll be 2nd and 10.
There was a flag, but they picked it up. So no penalty on the play. I don't know if they were talking about intentional grounding or what they were talking there. There was 3 guys on the right side, just no one super close to it. Let's see if Anderson can get a better snap here. He does. Pass out to Costello. Costello is dropped. Will the Mustangs call a timeout? They will. Timeout, Coach Jones. 6 seconds to go here before halftime. Costello with his 2nd reception of the night. Are they going to measure that, or are they just going to call it 3rd down? First down. And not going to make a big difference, obviously, as they got 1 play left. I want to give a big shout out to my partner sponsors. They're on your screen all the time, and their commercials are going to come up next here. Aflac, which is Clinton, Gene Anderson, and Rushville, and their great staff of people who can help you with all sorts of needs through Aflac. 21st Century Equipment, your John Deere dealer. Boy, say that 10 times fast. In Gordon, of course, 21st Century Equipment. And then Modern Farm Equipment, your New Holland dealer in Gordon. Thank you to those partner sponsors. Get ready for their commercials coming up here. I know, commercials are boring, but sponsors pay the bills. And here come the Mustangs. One last play here. Let's see what Coach Jones draws up. Fillmore is behind Anderson, and Mitchell's kind of gone to a prevent. They've got 3 down linemen. Anderson back, going to fake it. Now roll, now out to Archibald. Archibald gets loose, but he is wrapped up eventually and thrown out of bounds, and that will end the first half. But the Mustangs will go to halftime with the lead as they lead the Mitchell Tigers 30-22. So we'll do some commercials, and we'll be back here in a little bit with second half action. And just a reminder that there is homecoming tonight, so it is a little bit longer of a halftime. So be right back after this break.
At 21st Century Equipment, we know what it takes and what it means for you to thrive. The long hours and time in the field. The hard work and precision in every task. The pride of a job well done. And the will to do it again tomorrow, rain or shine. We know because, like you, our team is made up of farmers, ranchers, landowners, and family businesses. So we make it our mission to deliver the John Deere equipment and performance you can rely on. The parts and service that keep you running all year long. And the technology to help you do, see, and produce more when it comes to your operation. Because when you work with us, you get a partner that's always there for you, ready to develop the solutions that drive your success, today and every day forward. Welcome to 21st Century Equipment.
We all know hospital stays can be expensive. Even a minor trip to the ER can have a major impact on your finances. Whether it's additional charges like lab fees and x-rays, personal expenses for childcare, or lost wages from work during your stay, time spent at a hospital can mean dipping into savings to keep up with out-of-pocket expenses. That's why there's Aflac Hospital Indemnity Insurance. Hospital indemnity insurance can help with expenses your health insurance doesn't cover. So when an ER visit leads to an extended stay, or your surgery requires additional blood work and medication, or you have to miss work and a paycheck for a procedure, Hospital Indemnity Insurance is there. We pay you money directly to help address your out-of-pocket expenses before they add up. So avoid dipping into your savings to pay for the unexpected and enjoy the peace of mind that Hospital Indemnity Insurance helps provide. Aflac, we're here for you when you need us most. Get to know us at aflac.com.
When the field is your office, you never get tired of going to work. Cut, rake, bale, repeat. New Holland offers the power and versatility to get through the day. From small squares to large squares and everything in between, New Holland has you covered. Visit your local dealer today to find out more. New Holland, equipped for a new world.
advisory board members and our advisory board members in good standing. Tuesday, members of the aforementioned sports organizations voted to determine the members of the royalty who stand before us now. Our 2021 homecoming candidates are Carmelo Ayala and Allison Coten. Carmelo Ayala is the son of Rick and Lupe Ayala. He is currently involved in cross-country, Tigers committed, basketball, and track. Carmelo plans to continue his education at Shatter State College and major in sports medicine. Allison Coten is the daughter of Steve and Lori Coten. She is a member of the National Honor Society, FBLA, Tigers Committed, Speech, 1X, Quiz Bowl, Student Council, and Show Choir. She plans to continue her education after high school and pursue a degree in musical performance. Zane and Elena Guzman. Zane Blumenkamp and Elena Guzman. Zane Blumenkamp, son of Tim and Shannon Blumenkamp. He is involved in band, jazz band, 1X, Quiz Bowl, speech, and National Honor Society. After high school, he plans to go to college for a degree in history and then move on to law school at UNL Law. Elena Guzman is the daughter of Liliana and David Rada from late Jesus Guzman. She is currently in cheer, volleyball, basketball, track, Tigers Committed, FBLA, Quiz Bowl, National Honor Society. She is a member of St. Teresa's Catholic Church. Elena plans to attend the University of Arizona and major in pre-med. Victor Palamo and Trinity
Master
Mann.
Gaming. Thank you.
Victor is the son of June and Arlo Palamo and Art Maldonado. Victor is currently employed at the Nile Theater. Victor is a member of the football team and will participate in the upcoming Quiz Bowl season. Victor is planning to attend college to study informational technology. Trinity Penn is the daughter of Abe and Becky Adams. She is in volleyball, basketball, track, Tigers Committed, FBLA, and Student Council. Trinity is going to pursue a career in the medical field in medical science in college. Daniel Thomas and Marty Schmidt. Daniel Thomas is the son of Dave and Teresa Thomas. He is a member of FFA and football and plans to attend WNCC after high school. Margie Schmidt is the daughter of Michael and Glenda Schmidt. Margie is involved in volleyball, basketball, track, National Honor Society, Student Council, Tigers Committed, and Quiz Bowl. She plans to pursue a degree in pre-medicine, but is still unsure of a college to attend. Thursday, all students in grades 9 through 12 voted to determine our king and queen. At this time, Jeff Jenkins, our school board president, will crown our king.
it's fine. Okay, both teams are back out on the field. The band is done playing. Big shout out to the Mitchell band. They do a really nice job. Just very similar to our band back at GR. Let's recap your first half of scoring, and boy, there was some scoring going on in the first half between the two teams. Mustangs got on the board with a 9-yard Carter Anderson run and then a 20-yard field goal by Michael Perez, set up by the Jace Friesman. Fumble, strip, and recovery. And then Mitchell got on the board with a 48-yard scamper from Carter Riesing. Second quarter, holy moly. If you had 5 touchdowns on your bingo card for the second quarter, you can mark that one off. As Friesman caught a 72-yard pass from Anderson, and then they backed that up with a 53-yard pass from Anderson to Child, and then a 32-yard pass to Umble from Mitchell. That is Hayden Umble. 2-yard Carter Anderson QB run and a 5-yard run by Cale Peters, along with the successful 2-point conversion, is how we are here now. 30-22 was your halftime score, and we'll have to wait and see how this half plays out. Michael Perez doesn't have a football yet. Here comes the football. They found a football. We can play. A couple people commented here. Melissa Pierce, go Stangs. Thanks for broadcasting. Thanks for tuning in, Melissa. Appreciate it so much. And Chad Allison adds in, how about those Mustangs? Yes, Chad, good start for Gordon-Rushville. Excuse me. I was able to get in line and get a double cheeseburger here from the Mitchell concession stand, let me tell you. Nothing better than a cheeseburger at a football game. Well done, Mitchell concession stand. Got that done. I feel good now. Got a full stomach. Got a bottle of water. We're ready to rock and roll for the second half of football. Excuse me.
We'd also like to thank Glenn Everspecher and his crew over there. Let's give those guys a big hand. Thank you, guys.
Here we go. Perez will tee it up. Back deep. Humble. Castillo. And then that's 16, I believe. That's Jackson Allen. Allen and Humble have got a lot of carries today, too. And that one's going to go to Castillo. He's got it on the run. Full head of steam, but he's met right there by a Gordon-Rushville tackler. Who was that? Was it Fillmore? Or was it Bronson Friesman? One of those young men got in there and stopped him right in his tracks. It'll be 1st and 10. Or they're going to give it to Bo. Could have been Bo. Bo has a tendency to get his nose into, get his nose in there for tackles. Here we go. First offensive series for Mitchell. Carter Riesig, the sophomore, in the shotgun. Peters on his left. Peters off the right side. Cale Peters pushes ahead. Got about 8, did he, on first down. Looks like Vincent got in there to clean him up, the freshman. Mustangs still awaiting their senior, Tegan Snyder. Snyder is still out, waiting for clearance. Maybe next week, I hope. Haven't had a chance to talk to Tegan, but we're hoping for that. Is inside give to Peters, and he's upended and dropped. And when a tackle happens like that from the Mustang defense, it's usually the one guy. It's Drake Brewer, the culprit. He is so quick. Sometimes I wonder if he thinks he's on a wrestling mat. Goes down and he takes out the Tiger ball carrier. 3rd and 1 here from the Tiger 39-yard line. As Castillo is going to check out for Mitchell. Peters on the hip of Rising. Snap back, give to Peters. Peters looking for one. He's grabbed by Derringer. Did he get him in time? It's going to be close. Logan Derringer with the big hit. He's going to be short. It's going to be 4th and a half yard. And Mitchell's going to line right up. Going to lean on that big offensive line is Mitchell. Rising under center. It's going to happen right here in front of you. Quarterback keeper, he's pushed back. Second effort, though, from Rising is going to be good enough. 4th and 1. 4th and inches, I should say. First down for Mitchell. Mustangs had the initial push, but the quarterback laid out his 6'2" frame and got what he needed. Mustangs looking to get that stop here to kick off the second half. Mitchell had a very successful second quarter against the Mustang defense. Coach Jones, no doubt, enacted some changes. So did Mitchell. Let's see what happens here. Rising fakes it, and we're going to give it off to Humble. Humble on the outside, breaks free. Hayden Humble being traced by Brewer, but he's finally hit by Kyler Vincent. Humble with the big gain, though, got about 20 on the run. Mustangs had him in the backfield yet again, but he's unable to be corralled. 1st and 10 is Mitchell breaks free. First and 10 for Mitchell. Just shy of the Mustang 40-yard line. Those orange numbers are impossible to see here at night. Blitz coming. Rising will keep it. Another quarterback, same one that scored last time. Rising breaks free. Can the Mustangs get him? And they do track him down, does Fillmore. But Reisig with a big run. Going to put him. Let's see where they're going to put Reisig at here. Looks like just inside the 10-yard line. Same play that burned the Mustangs for 48 in the second quarter. Goes for another big gain here for Mitchell. Fillmore caught him with a nice angle, but not until a lot of damage was done. So 2 big running plays here, one from Reisig, one from Humble. And the Tigers are in business. 1st and 10. Looks like they can get a first down. Give out to Peters. Peters with a hole. Fumbled. It's on the turf. Who got it? Mitchell got it back. Ball bounces right to Castillo. Oh, man, the Mustangs had it there. Ball squirted out. It went towards 2 Mustangs and 1 Tiger, and it went right to Castillo. Holy moly. Peters coughed it up. Chance for the Mustangs there, but instead Mitchell gets it back. 2nd and about 3 here from the 4-yard line. Reisig in the shotgun. Reisig's going to keep it. He's hit, and he falls forward. Did he get enough for the touchdown? He did. Touchdown, Mitchell. And now with that touchdown run, Mitchell with a chance to tie it on the 2-point attempt here. I'm assuming we're going to go ahead and go for it. And they will go for the 2-point conversion. Gave it off to Peters last time, as the Mustangs are still unable to stop the Tiger offense, as they've got it together after an early turnover. Mustangs had a chance as Peters put it on the turf, but Tigers with a fortunate bounce, kept possession, scored the touchdown. And now we're going to go out to Humble. Humble on the end around gets smashed, denied, and the Mustangs will keep the lead, 30-28. 7:54 to go, first quarter. Mustangs clinging to a 2-point lead. Want to remind everybody that tomorrow morning, bright and early before Willow Tree starts, of course, Willow Tree going on in Gordon this weekend. Big event for the city of Gordon and for Sheridan County, also neighboring Cherry County. But before that starts, or right in the beginning time of it, we have the Gordon-Rushville Triangular. That starts at 9 a.m., and I'll be there bright and early, bringing you live action, live coverage of all three matches. Gordon-Rushville will play in the first and the third match. Hay Springs will play in the second and the third match, and the third opponent is the Crawford Rams. That link is on my Facebook page, Sheridan County Journal-Star, and you can go there and share it, or if you need to find it tomorrow morning, you can go there. Also, you can go to YouTube. Hopefully you give me a follow, and then y'all come up every time I go live, and also whenever I schedule a broadcast, you will see it. So the Mustangs will receive the kickoff here. Mitchell took about 4 minutes and 6 seconds off the clock to start this third quarter, the second half, and scored. Now the Mustangs got to answer, or they will give Mitchell a chance to take their first lead of the game. Short kick, and it's taken by Heck, it looks like. Caleb Heck fields it. Nice job there by the sophomore to grab it and hold on to it. Mustangs with pretty good field position here. So Fillmore will start in the backfield behind Anderson. I saw Kyler Vincent on the far side, part of those trips, Bo Child, Will Costello, and Logan Slama. Let's move this over a bit. Anderson with the quick out, not quite there to Vincent, incomplete. And Child went down on the other side. He's going to exit. In comes Colton. Colton Archibald's in. No Jace Friesman here. He's still on the sideline next to Mr. Mills. Archibald's going to get a crack. Mustangs 2nd and 10. Give will go to Fillmore. Donovan's hit and dropped. Got about 2, did Fillmore. Be 3rd and long for Gordon-Rushville. In comes Friesman now. Out goes Vincent. 3rd and about 8. Mustangs with 3rd and long. Mitchell looking to get the football back quickly. Anderson drops back. He's got time. He lets it rip. Friesman's waiting for it. 1st down and more. Jace Friesman gets tackled just shy of the 40-yard line of Mitchell. Big pitch and catch there from Anderson to Friesman. 1st down, Gordon-Rushville. Sorry, I got to remember to move the camera. Mike, where are you? Mike, help me. Mike Kreitman usually does my camera work. Of course, a lot of you know that if you tune in a lot. Mike is, well, he's not still putting up hay, but he was this afternoon. So Anderson will give to Fillmore. Donovan's hit, and that time he's dropped behind the line. As good push up front from Mitchell. And Donovan gets nothing. Maybe lost. He did lose a yard. Anderson drops back. He'll pass again outside to Costello. Will Costello cuts it back. Pushes ahead. Will Costello right at the 1st down marker is the senior. Does he have enough? It'll be close.
Another great pass and catch from Anderson to Castillo.
And they're going to measure, I believe.
Close to a 1st down.
Nope, they're going to say they're not going to measure. The white hat says he's got a little more to go. So it'll be 3rd and about a half yard. 3rd and a half yard here. 5:55 to go, 3rd quarter. 2 great passes from Anderson, 1 to Friesman, 1 to Costello. Mustangs looking to convert here on 3rd and short. Give to Fillmore. Donovan has enough. Breaks it outside. Donovan Fillmore up the left side. Cuts back, falls down just inside the Tiger 15-yard line. So he gets the 1st down and an extra 20. Nice run by the junior. As Donovan Fillmore having a great night on the ground for the Mustangs. The bell cow for the Mustang running game. The junior having a bit of a coming out party. 1st and 10 from just inside the 15-yard line of the Tigers. Mustangs threatening inside the red zone here. Anderson gets a snap. He's going to pass. Right side this time. Outside to Friesman. Friesman tries to break a tackle, loses the football, and it's recovered by Mitchell. Up the sideline goes the Mitchell runner, and down he goes. Turnover, though, by the Mustangs. It'll be 1st and 10 for Mitchell. So Mustangs missed out on a fumble near on the goal line earlier on the Mitchell drive that resulted in touchdown. This time, Friesman gets stripped or poked, and the ball bounces toward the sideline, then comes right back to Mitchell without going out of bounds. 2 bad bounces for the Mustangs here, and Mitchell is back in business now. Good return there by the young man who recovered the fumble. I didn't catch his number. 39-yard line here. Reisig will go back. Brewer blitz, but he's got time. Deep ball, and it's incomplete. Bo Child was out on the coverage, and Bo's down. We're going to have an injury timeout. This Child is down, and he's holding his left leg. Hopefully it's just a cramp. It looks like it is. We got a stretch going on here by Slama, as he's going to stretch out Bo Child, and now Coach Jones is over there, so hopefully Bo can get that worked out quickly. True Value in Gordon is having its annual Labor Day sale. Pick up all your fall lawn care essentials, including fertilizer, grass seed, and more. Stop by and see Buck and the gang at 217 North Main Street in Gordon. Sides of Millburn and Rushville is your dealer for Montana sheds, Bad Boy mowers, and they can service all makes and models of automobiles. No matter if you need a new mower, a new building, or some work done on your vehicle, they have you covered. Call Chris Iser today, 327-2472. Gordon Chiropractic and Dr. John Friesman have been helping student athletes and residents of the Panhandle for over 20 years. Call Gordon Chiropractic at 282-1154 to make an appointment for all your chiropractic and acupuncture needs. Dr. Friesman and his staff wish the best of luck to the Mustangs competing tonight. Gordon Chiropractic wants to be a part of your team to get you back into your game, the game of life. So Bo Child will be assisted off by his teammates. As hopefully it's just a cramp. That's going to kick in Kyler Vincent. And Colton Archibald's in there now too. Friesman, Fillmore, Derringer, and Slama are your defensive backfield here. Jace Nelson, Curtis Rickgarn, Tristan Derringer, and Trey Thorson are your defensive linemen here. After the incomplete pass, 5:03 to go here, third quarter. It'll be 2nd and 10 for Mitchell. Reisig will give to Umble. Umble off the right side. Slips a tackle. Can't get rid of that one is Vincent, the freshman, with a great tackle. With Bo Child out, look for Archibald and Vincent to get a lot of reps for the Mustangs, and Kyler makes a count there, holds him to a 3-yard gain, 3rd and 7 now. Mustangs can get off the field here with a 3 and out. Got Casey O'Neill watching. Case, thanks for tuning in, buddy. Hope you're doing well. 3rd and 7 here for the Tigers. Reisig with Peters on his left hip. Allen and Humble switch sides. Snap back, give or fake to Peters. Reisig is going to pass. He's got a guy out in the flat. He dropped it. Colton Archibald was right on his hip. I don't know if he had enough for the first down anyway, but it's not going to matter as it was dropped. 4th and 7, and we'll see what Mitchell elects to do. You got to think here they're going to punt. Maybe they're not. No, they are. They're going to punt. Okay, Peters goes back to kick it away. It'll be 4th and 7. Slama is deep. Let me adjust your camera here. Lights in full effect here in Mitchell. High snap. Peters pulls it down. Mustangs just about got there. Archibald was leading the charge. Slama lets it go, and it's going to roll down and die at the 24-yard line as there was 3 Mustangs in there as that one took a little bit more time to get away. I saw Archibald flash through there. There was 2 other Mustangs with him. But he's able to get it away is Peters, and a good one it is. It'll be 1st and 10 from the 25-yard line. Mustangs leading 30-28 with 4 minutes to go here in the third quarter. Mustangs looking for their first points of the second half. Inside give. That is Fillmore again. Let's see what Donovan got. He got some positive yards there on first down. Hold on, I got a mosquito trying to bite me. Oh, they gave him about 3 on the run, so it'll be 2nd and 7. Donovan very quick. He's a very quick back. Mustangs have some speed along with Carter Anderson. Carter very quick also. And then you add in Feddersen, Vincent, Slama, Friesman. They got some very, very fast skill players out there for the Mustangs. Now Fillmore's going to bust it out. He gets wrapped up and rolled up. And he looks like Donovan got about, another 2 or 3. I think it looks like 3rd and 4, it looks like. So a couple of short gains from Fillmore, setting up 3rd and about 4 for the Mustangs here. Clock is now below 3 minutes here in the 3rd quarter. Mustangs looking for that big play, that breakout play. Blitz coming here from Mitchell, covered by the Mustangs. Anderson's going to roll, tries to find a guy on the sideline. It's going to be incomplete. Slama tried to tiptoe the sideline, but he was unable to keep it in bounds. It'll be 4th and 4 for the Mustangs here. Brayton Hathorn back to punt for GR. Hathorn had a good punt his first time out. Punted 1 time in the first quarter. Let's see what the freshman can do now. Snap back's a good one. Hathorn gets it off. Nice punt. It's muffed, and it's loose. The ball was loose. Boy, Castillo fumbled it. The ball was on the ground still, and the referee blew it dead. Yikes. Can't blow the whistle that quickly, sir. The football was still on the turf. I don't think it would have mattered, but still. Vincent was trying to get his nose in there, but then he got kind of pushed off like he was doing something wrong, but that ball was on the ground. So Mitchell will take over just short of their 40-yard line here. 1st and 10, 2:34 to go. 3rd quarter, Reisig will give to Allen. Allen cuts it back, and he's hit and dropped by Derringer. But he still gets about 5 yards as the Tigers kind of run that misdirection. They fake it to Peters and give it to Umble or Allen on a little cross there, and he goes off the edge, or maybe they give it to Peters and he goes off tackle, right or left. Sometimes Reisig keeps it. It's a nice little different options there for the sophomore quarterback. Of course, he's thrown it pretty well tonight too. He's missed a couple open men, but had a couple drops come his way too. Peters gets the quick snap. He's got room. He's hit by Fillmore and dropped as Drake Brewer was on the bottom of that. It'll be 1st down for Mitchell. As watch Mitchell now try to wear down these Mustangs. Mitchell's got about double the players the Mustangs do. And they've got 6 or 7 young men, 260 plus. So the size advantage, the numbers advantage, but I've got to give the grit advantage to the Mustangs. Sometimes grit is enough to win ball games. To see if they can hold here. 1st and 10 for Mitchell. 1:30 to go. Mustangs showing blitz, and there was a false start. Ball's loose! Mustangs got it. Who got that football? Drake Brewer flew in there and picked up the botched snap. Mustangs get it back. Turnover, Mitchell. How about that? Just what the doctor ordered. The Mustangs giving that defense a breather now, and they get it back. 2 fumbles for Mitchell so far. 3 fumbles, 2 recovered by the Mustangs. Mustangs have 1 fumble, 1 recovered, or 1 fumble lost, covered by the Tigers. But now the Mustangs get it back, 1:27 to go here, 3rd quarter. And it's in Tiger territory at the 47-yard line. Anderson, high snap, gives to Fillmore. Donovan's hit, bounces. Now he's going outside. And he's hit and dropped. Not much going on there. They're going to give him forward progress maybe. About 2 yards. Donovan ran a long way there for only 2 yards. 2nd and 9 for the Mustangs. As we're under a minute to go here for the end of the 3rd quarter. Mustangs trying to put together their best drive of the second half right now. Pass outside. It's knocked down by Big 74. That's Knutson. He's a big boy, 6 foot 8 inches. And used all of that there and more as he batted down the pass from Anderson. Knutson's got that Division I football body. 6'8", 275. Big boy. Anderson's going to keep it on third down. Carter plows ahead. Now, he gets the Mustangs close to the first down. Now, that sneak there for about 8 yards, are they going to go for it? They might here. So it's going to be fourth down, and you can see it there on your screen. Less than a yard here. See what the Mustangs elect to do. Coach Jones, he might let the clock run out as we're under 20 seconds now, third quarter. Here we go. They're going to line up. I don't know if they'll get it off in time. Anderson in the pistol. And that'll end the quarter. As it looked like maybe Knutson went off sides, but they said no call. And that will end the third quarter. Mustangs will have it after the break. It'll be 4th and 1 from the Mitchell 39-yard line. We'll be right back after a quick break.
Many people think short-term disability insurance only covers catastrophic injuries that leave you unable to work. But it also includes conditions like arthritis, heart disease, diabetes, and even pregnancy. That's why there's short-term disability insurance from Aflac. Simply put, short-term disability insurance pays benefits for covered illnesses and injuries that can keep you out of work and unable to collect a paycheck. Like if you injure your back and have limited mobility, you get emergency heart surgery and need time to recover, or you're about to welcome that second bundle of joy. All these things may keep you from working in the short term, but can impact your ability to pay bills in the long term. Short-term disability insurance from Aflac can help. You choose the plan that's right for you based on your financial needs and income. We pay you money directly when you are medically unable to work due to a covered sickness or injury, up to a percentage of your salary. So if that day comes, we can pay you money directly to help cover bills and maintain your way of life. The financial resources you need, the income protection you want. That's short-term disability insurance. Aflac, we're here for you when you need us most. Get to know us at aflac.com.
So it's still the third quarter, ladies and gentlemen. That was a timeout by Gordon-Rushville, 1.5 seconds to go. So here we go. There's going to be one play here, 4th and 1. Mustangs looking to get it here. He's over the line. Mitchell went over the line there, right over the nose of the football. No call. It would have been a first down. Instead, play clock keeps running. Here comes Anderson. Mustangs get it. Give to Fillmore. Donovan off the right side. He's got to get the yardage. Donovan gets it. Pushed ahead. Gets about 4. First down, Gordon-Rushville. And that will end the third quarter. GR able to convert on 4th and 1. We got a Mitchell Tiger down here. He's going to get back up, though. He's all right. And Donovan Fillmore with the gritty run pushes through for a first down. Mustangs will have it to start the fourth quarter. It'll be 1st and 10 from the 35-yard line of Mitchell. We'll be right back after this break.
There is a new world out there, revealing itself in unpredictable ways. A world that demands more from the land and those who grow, farm, and build on it. This new world calls for the ingenuity to get more out of it, while preserving as much as we can. After all, to stay ahead of tomorrow, we need to be equipped for it today.
Okay, back here. So GR has it at the 35-yard line of the Mitchell Tigers here, 1st and 10, Gordon-Rushville. As Fillmore with the big run to convert the fourth down at the end of the third quarter. Now fourth quarter action coming at you to your living room right here. Did you hold your 4 up on the couch? You got to hold your 4 up for the fourth quarter, right? Everybody do that at home? Good. I knew you guys would. Anderson in the pistol. Snap back. He'll give to Fillmore. Donovan's hit, but he pulls ahead. He's not going to get much more than that as he's driven back. Forward progress is stopped. He didn't get much there. Maybe a half yard at max. Oh, they're going to move him back. Boy, that's a terrible spot. Mustangs on the bad side of a couple calls here is, I guess, once again, another rule that I'm not 100% sure on. I thought in high school if you're a defensive player, you break the neutral zone, that it's an offside. You don't have to touch anybody. I thought in pro football you can go back, but no call on that last play in third quarter, and now bad spot here. Anderson's going to pass. He's going to roll. This is giving Mitchell trouble. He throws on the run. Got a guy down there at Slama, and he's not going to be able to make the catch. Good job by Anderson to extend the play. Good throw. Good coverage by the Mitchell Tigers down the sideline. To bring up third and about 12 for GR here. Might be 4 down territory as they're at the 36-yard line. So maybe looking to get a chunk of it right here is Anderson in the Mustang offense. Back goes Anderson. He'll set. He's got time. Out to the sideline. Friesman caught it. Jace is hit and dropped out of bounds. We'll see what he got for a gain there. Jace is down again. Injury timeout here for Friesman, as he's down again, and Coach Jones is going to have to go all the way across the field to check on Jace Friesman. Kreitman Trucking is a proud supporter of the Gordon-Rushville Mustangs on the court, on the field, in the classroom, and on the stage. Like anything in life, hard work and dedication ends in success. Good luck tonight, Mustangs. Sorry, I didn't update you on the spot. They got about 7 yards. It'll be 4th and 5 for the Mustangs here from the 30-yard line of the Tigers. As we're attending to Friesman on the sideline here. He's still down. I don't know if it's a cramp or... It's pretty warm out. It's cooled off nicely here at Mitchell Stadium, but it's still pretty warm. And we're gonna line up here. We still got a man down and coaches on the field. So Chris Jones is on the sideline over here, and they're going to run the play with Chris Jones and Coach Mills on the wrong side of the field, as the Mustangs have come under center, but maybe not. Maybe they're going to wait now. They are going to wait. Jace is now up. He's going to be helped off by Coach Jones, putting no weight on his left leg. Hopefully he's all right. Friesman has been the leading receiver for the Mustangs tonight. He's got to have over 100 yards. I'm not sure exactly how many yards he has, but he had the 72-yard touchdown catch. Fourth and 5 here for GR. Mustangs got to convert here, or risk giving it back to the Tigers, holding on to a 2-point lead. If they can punch it in here or get a first down here, it would put some pressure on the Tigers. Anderson trips to his right, Costello to his left, Fillmore behind him. I think that's Bo Child back in the game. Logan Slama. What do we got here? Timeout Mitchell. We're going to have to wait even longer to see what's going to happen on 4th and 5 for the Mustangs. Leonard said, good job, Scott. Thanks, Leonard. Appreciate you tuning in tonight. And we got Christy Paul, Gordon-Rushville. So lucky to have you, Scott. You do a great job. Thank you, Christy. I feel the same way about Gordon-Rushville for allowing me to do this. I really enjoy it. Kathy Thomas, go Mustangs. Yes, ma'am, go Mustangs indeed. Gordon-Rushville in a dogfight right now with Mitchell. 30-28. We've got a 4th and 5 coming up. The Gordon Livestock Market would like to wish the Mustangs good luck this season with weekly cattle sales on Tuesdays and horse sales as advertised. Gordon Livestock has all your livestock needs covered. Call Tom or Patsy Tinas at 282-1171 to discuss your options today. Of course, the Mustangs got the game tonight, then they'll be back home next week for homecoming against Bennett County. This is the second road game in a row for the Mustangs. They went to Shadron last week. Of course, they hosted Ord the first week, now looking to get their first win of the season on the road at Mitchell. 4th and 5. Anderson's going to pass. Got time. Throws it. He's hit and dropped. The ball was on the receiver, but he was hit. Castillo delivered the big hit. Mustangs turned it over on downs. Anderson's pass was on the money. It was kind of bobbled, and then Castillo cleaned it up. I'm not sure if Bo Child would have hauled that in or not, but Castillo made sure that he didn't as he delivered the boom. And the Mustangs are back out on D now after the turnover on downs. 1st and 10 for Mitchell from their 30-yard line. Mustangs, in the past 2 years, it's been all Tigers in this matchup. 40+ to nothing. Tonight, the Mustangs now holding on to a lead. Looking to their defense for a stop right here. 1st and 10. Rice claps his hands. Gives to Peters. Peters off the left side. Tumbles ahead for maybe 4, maybe 3. 2nd and 6.5, we'll call it. Drake Brewer in on the tackle again. Brewer's all over that field tonight for the Mustangs. The senior backer eating him up. Bo Child's back out there stretching out that right leg. Mustangs having some cramping issues. Carter Riesig also had a cramp on defense when he was playing linebacker for the Tigers. The quarterback has settled back in now. In the shotgun, 2nd and 6-ish. Give to Peters again. Peters off the left side. Tumbles ahead, close to a first down. Mustangs push him back. It'll be 3rd and about 1 here for Mitchell. As we've got another Mustang on the turf. Now he's up. That was Trey Thorson. Trey laid there, but Trey's back up. Looks okay. Of course, Trey is a Treyu in the program, but we call him Trey. Trey's one of the baseball players that plays for me in the summer. Great young man. 3rd and 1 here, 3rd and short. Rising in the deep shotgun. Loaded on the right side. And the give will be to Peters. It was a late give. Did the Mustangs stop him? They did. Mustangs hold. Kind of a botched exchange, and the Mustangs cleaned it up. Peters got nowhere. Lost a yard. It's going to be 4th and right away gets Mitchell over the football. They're going to push with a sneak, and Reisig pushes ahead. And he might have enough. But that's just the Mitchell line leaning. Mustangs a little bit overmatched weight-wise. And Reisig leans ahead for a gain of about 3 on it. Gets the first down with no problems. Leaves no doubt. 1st and 10 Mitchell as we reach the 9-minute mark here in the 4th quarter. Both teams have burned a timeout. They've got 2 remaining. Mitchell down 2, trying to. Rising's going to keep it. He's hit. Doesn't get much. Maybe a yard or 2. And it'll be 2nd and 8 for the Tigers. Reminder, tomorrow morning, Gordon-Rushville Volleyball will be live on the Journal Star stream. I'll be at the gym back in Gordon at the high school. GR Triangular. And then the following week is homecoming. We've got football and our volleyball, then football on the same night. You're going to watch me hustle out from the gym out to the football field. 2nd and about 8 here for Mitchell. Inside give to Peter. Oh, no, Reese pulls it out. Now a pass. Deep ball. And it was a push-off. Allen pushed Costello. No call. And then he dropped it. Aye. Was kind of, both Costello and Allen were waiting for it. And then Allen stiff-armed Costello, created some separation, then dropped it. Could have been a pass interference call. No call, though. Bring up 3rd and 9 here. There's quite the crowd here for Mitchell tonight. Holy moly. Inside. Oh, no, we got a fumble. Ball's on the turf. And down he goes Umble. It'd be a huge loss on 3rd down as they tried a little trickery there. And the ball hit the turf. So we'll see what Mitchell does here as it's now 4th and about 20. Slama's going deep. Look for Peters to punt here. Mustangs created the 3rd and long and the beneficiary of another ball hitting the turf by the Tigers. Mitchell able to recover, but was unable to get any more out of it. So they'll punt it away here. 7:30 to go in the 4th quarter. Mustangs will get it back. That one gets away. It's kind of a short one. Angling and out of bounds it goes. It should be about the 40. They're going to mark it right at the 40-yard line. Now they moved it back another 2 yards. Holy moly, another bad spot for the Mustangs. That's where the ball landed out of bounds, is where the referee is. The ball went out of bounds about 4 yards in front of it. Goodness gracious. I don't mean to complain too much, but that one's right in front of me. I can see that one. You saw it too on your screen. Well, the ball bounced behind the 21st Century logo, but you know what I'm saying. 1st and 10, Gordon-Rushville here from their own 38-yard line. 7:16 to go. Mustangs leading 30-28. And here we go. Anderson back at quarterback, the junior quarterback with Fillmore behind him. Donovan has been the bell cow for the Mustangs tonight. Him and Anderson teaming up for a lot of the rushing yards. Give will go to Fillmore, and he's dropped. That was 70. That was Victor Palamo. Palamo shot through and dropped Fillmore for a loss. 2nd and 14 here. Mustangs have had a lot of success getting Anderson on the run, rolling him out, letting the receivers have been open tonight. Friesman is back in there. Jace has been banged up, but he's still going. Colton Archibald is on the right of Anderson also. Now Carter's going to try to pass. Now he's going to run. Carter cuts back upfield, doesn't get much, and is dropped. Swallowed up by the Tiger defense is Anderson. And Brock Knutson gets in there.
So it'll be 3rd and about 14 for the Mustangs.
Knutson looks the part. 6 foot 8 inches, 275 pounds. Anderson in the pistol, 6 minutes to go. Back goes Carter. Carter's got time, lets it rip, got a man downfield. It's Friesman again. Jace Friesman, long pass and catch. All the way inside the Mitchell 30-yard line goes Friesman. 1st down, Gordon-Rushville. Friesman breaks free again. Twice he's beat him down the right side, has the junior. Wow. What a play on 3rd down. Mustangs. Now the clock becoming a bit of a factor as we go under 6 minutes. Mustangs able to let it run a little bit here. They get their play and get organized. Fillmore behind Anderson. Carter, snap back, give to Donovan. No, he's going to keep it. Zone read. Anderson's free. Breaks a tackle. Now Carter up the left side. Still on his feet. Carter Anderson to the end zone. Touchdown, Gordon-Rushville.
Anderson, but there is a flag. That was a 30-yard run.
We got a flag on the play. Where is the flag at? I don't even see the flag. We're waiting here for the officials' word. The Mustang offense is backed up. What do we got? Personal foul. Blindside block. So the Mustangs' touchdown does not count. A blindside block call. Oh my. Another call goes against the Mustangs here. I didn't see it. I can't watch the whole field. I'd have to go back and watch it on film. But the Mustangs are going to lose their touchdown. But it is still first and about 3 from the 23-yard line. 5:21 to go. Mustangs still have a chance here. Obviously, they want that touchdown, but nothing to panic about. And the Mustangs fumble. Mitchell recovers. So the zone read play, Anderson tried to keep it, and they muffed the handoff. Him and Fillmore did. It hit the turf, and it's recovered by Mitchell. So the touchdown run from Anderson gets called back on a blindside block that happened near the 10-yard line during the run by Anderson, and then the next play, the Mustangs fumble and give it back to Mitchell. Second turnover for Gordon-Rushville. And 5:16 to go. Now plenty of time. Mustangs could have took off a lot more time there, even if they wouldn't have scored. Instead, the defense is going to be relied upon again to make a play. Snap back to Reisig, give to Peters. Peters trying to get off left side, no dice. Who got in there? How about Toby Burnt? Hey there, freshman. Or no, that's Atreyu Thorson. Atreyu, that a baby. Gets in there, gets the TFL as the big man up front breaks through and drops Peters. I thought it was Toby Burnt for a second. Atreyu and Toby are kind of the same body size. Toby is 55, Atreyu is 60. Starting to learn these numbers a little better. And Reisig is back here again, second and about 11. Derringer's going to blitz. Derringer's held. No call. And he's dropped as the receiver, short gain. Brewer with the tackle. Boy, Derringer was trying to shoot the gap and got his jersey grabbed. But Brewer with the stop now, 3rd and 10. Mustangs got a chance here. I assume Mitchell's in 4-down territory here as we hit the 4-minute mark. They've got a long way to go. Mustangs just got to keep it in front of them. Don't let the big play happen. Now, Reisig in more of a pass-type formation. He's got 4 wideouts. Mustangs will see if they can get to the quarterback here. Oh, that one is tipped away by Colton Archibald. Sorry, I hit the camera. But Archibald jumped the route, knocked it down, and brings up 4th down. Mitchell's got to go for it here. What a play by the sophomore Colton Archibald. He's been nicked up, tailbone issue. But tonight, the sophomore playing some big-time plays for the Mustangs. Mustangs just showing the grit. There's been cramps. There's been nicks and bruises. They're going to be sore tomorrow, but it'd be a heck of a lot better to be sore with a win than sore with the loss. And they'll try to hold here 4th and 10. 3:45 to go. May not be the last possession for Mitchell, but the Mustangs have a chance to get the football back. 5 wide for Reisig. What do we got going on here? Delay a game on Mitchell. Oh, 4th and 10 just became 4th and 15 as the white hat throws the flag. And now Mitchell's going to punt. 4th and 15. Mustangs will switch out personnel. Slama is back deep. Now Mustangs got to secure this punt. Got to secure it here for Slama. take care of the football and don't run into the punter. Peters back to punt. Peters has been slow all night. The Mustangs have gotten close. Costello got close there. Slama's going to signal for a fair catch and make the catch right at the 50-yard line. Great job by Logan Slama. Boy, is it nice having him catching punts. So the Mustangs will take over. They get it right back as they force the 3 and out after the fumble. Let's see if they can clean it up here. 3:39 to go. Mustangs up by 2. A touchdown and an extra point would make it a 2-possession game or 2-score game. And that could seal the deal for the Mustangs, but they got a long way to go against a stout Mitchell Tigers defense. Anderson in the pistol. Anderson sees the blitz. Audibles here. Steps back. Checks on Fillmore. Snap back. Give to Donovan. Donovan off the right side. Donovan Fillmore breaks free. Pushes ahead 15 yards for Fillmore. Off the right side. First down, Gordon-Rushville. The junior running hard tonight. Boy, if the Mustangs can gash them on the ground like that, that clock keeps running. That clock keeps running. Both teams with 2 timeouts. Mustangs trying to hold on, clinging to a 2-point lead. 3:15 and counting. I wish I had a clock feature on my screen. I'm sorry, everybody. I'll try to keep you updated on the clock as much as I can. Anderson in the pistol. Snap back. He's going to give to Fillmore. Donovan's going to try the right side again. Gets the corner. Gets spilled out of bounds. And it's going to be, what do we got going on here? Looks like Fillmore might have fumbled out of bounds. But Donovan did go out of bounds, so we got a timeout, Mitchell. Okay, sorry. A lot of stuff going on. Takes me a minute to get all figured out, but I got to figure it out now. Timeout, Mitchell. As we hit the home stretch here, let's thank our sponsors. You see your partner sponsors on your screen. You've got Aflac. Of course, that's Clinton, Gene Anderson, and Rushville, and all their great staff that serve Sheridan County and beyond. You've got 21st Century Equipment in Gordon, the John Deere dealership for Sheridan County. Modern Farm Equipment, the New Holland dealership there on the east side of Gordon, serving Sheridan County. Strong Insurance, Bacon Propane, Grocery Mart, First National Bank of Gordon, Gardner, Launson-Heiser, and Ryan PC. Fuel Grill, True Value in Gordon, Sides and Milburn and Rushville, Gordon Chiropractic, Kreitman Trucking, and the Gordon Livestock Market. Big thanks to my Star Club members, Larry and Danita Turnbull in Gordon, Vern and Sharon Johnson in Geneva, Dale and Shirley Atkinson in Gordon, and Lori Liggett in Gordon, and multiple anonymous sponsors. You know who you are. Thank you for your support. Brian Fillmore, love running him hard. Way to be, Donovan. Couldn't agree more, Brian. He is running hard. Carson Hinn loves the great Mitchell refs. No comment? Case O'Neill, this is terrible. No comment. Here we go. Anderson on 2nd and 9 gives to Fillmore. Donovan breaks free, pushes ahead. Donovan Fillmore gets another 7. Timeout, Mitchell. Mitchell making a stand right here. They're out of timeouts. It'll be 3rd and 3, and if Gordon-Rushville can push across a first down, it's going to be pretty tough for Mitchell to have enough time to go down and score. I don't tend to get too – let's not get into the refs too much. Let's focus on the kids and their effort, because the grit Gordon-Rushville is showing tonight is awesome. Good for them. That's all I'm going to say. That hard work by that coaching staff and those players, good for them. And good for Mitchell, too. They're playing their butts off, too. I really enjoy coming to Mitchell. Their field is beautiful. Their facilities are top of the line. Their activities director is hilarious. Jimmy and I get along very well. There's a lot of, talking going on when we talk to each other, but it's always fun. It's good-natured. It's one of my favorite places to go. I haven't done a broadcast in their gym yet, so I'm trying to figure out whether I can come down for basketball or for volleyball, because I'd like to check out their gym. They have a beautiful gym here, and would love to come down and do a broadcast down here. WTC volleyball is an option this year. That might happen. I'll have to check the schedule, but let's not worry about that right now. Let's worry about this. 2:47 to go, fourth quarter. 3rd and 3, Mustangs up 30-28. Here we go. Mitchell is out of timeouts. Gordon-Rushville has 2. Mustangs could be in 4-down territory here, as it's 3rd and 3. If something positive happens here and they're able to get within 1 or 2, they might just go for it on 4th down and try to end this ball game. Give to Donovan. Oh, Anderson kept it. Carter breaks free. Anderson pushes ahead. Did he get the first down? It's close. It's close. A lot of pointing going on the Gordon-Rushville sideline, and they're going to bring the sticks. First down, Carter Anderson. Mitchell out of timeouts. Gordon-Rushville gets the first down on 3rd and 3. You look right in the middle of your screen there at number 7. Number 7 with the grit. Lowered the shoulder, lowered the boom, fell ahead. First down, Gordon-Rushville. And don't forget, Anderson's touchdown run was called back on a blindside block. Anderson scrambled for that one. Now the Mustangs got to take care of the football. Anderson in the pistol, snap back, give to Fillmore. Donovan pushes ahead. Donovan legs turning. Gets it up inside. We'll be close to the 20-yard line, maybe the 22. He didn't get much, but guess what? That clock is running. And the Mustangs are going to let it run. Now they're going to give Fillmore 3 on that, so Donovan running hard. Casey, you're okay. You don't need to take your comment down. It's all in good fun. I've had worse comments. Mustangs, 2nd and 7. 1:30 on the game clock. Anderson hands off to Fillmore. Donovan pushes ahead. He's hit hard. Donovan keeps moving forward. He falls forward. Give him another 2. 3rd and 5. Tick, 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 tick. 1:18, 1:17, 1:16. The clock is going to go under a minute. Mustangs are going to get another chance here. I don't think they have enough time to necessarily run it all the way out, but it's going to be close. As we're now under a minute, 59 seconds to go. Mustangs are going to run a 3rd down play here. The back judge has not raised his hand yet. There it goes up. Anderson takes it, hands it off to Fillmore. Donovan is hit in the backfield, runs ahead, is dropped. No first down. It'll be 4th and about 3. 35 seconds to go. Mustangs might as well run a 4th down play here. I think Coach Jones is going to let it run down and take a timeout, to be my guess. As we are at 24, 23, 22. See, we don't have a play clock in high school football. You don't know how much time is left. That back judge is going to raise his hand. Now we're at 10 seconds, ladies and gentlemen. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And that's it. Time runs out. Gordon-Rushville is going to get the win, 30-28. They held on in the 4th quarter. They didn't score a single point in the second half, but the defense held strong, and Gordon-Rushville gets a 2-point win over the Mitchell Tigers. With the win, the Mustangs are now 1-2 on the season, and Mitchell drops to 2-1, and what a great, well-fought, gritty game by both teams. The Mustangs are going to come out on top 30-28. I wasn't sure if they were going to make it all the way to that clock expired, but it did. And the Mustangs held on for the win. That's exciting. I want to thank everybody for tuning in. I hope you all can come back in the morning for some volleyball action. Hopefully we have just as much fun on the hardwood in the morning with the Mustang volleyball team. I'll be live on the air a little before 9 a.m. tomorrow morning, so I'm going to get my butt home. I'm going to get to bed, get some sleep, have some coffee and breakfast in the morning, and head to the gym. So thanks for tuning in here tonight with me. I appreciate each and every one of you, to all of our sponsors, and, of course, the Sheridan County Journal-Star, the engine that powers this, my employee.